Welcome to the Leetist podcast, a show where we play trivia games about video games. I am your host, Kenny, joined around the table today by the Martians to my Manhunter, also known as Tim.
Hi.
And Ryan.
Oh, man. Thank you for the plug, dude.
That was very nice. Kenny was plugging just now our new Leetist series called Comic Relate.
Yeah, Tim and Ryan and our friend JK did a little side project where they did a show talking about comics, and you'll find it on our feed, the first episode, if you want to check it out for sure. And I learned who Martian Manhunter was.
Yeah, for real.
Oh,
never heard of him in my
so
life.
you both didn't know who he was?
No, never heard of him.
I guess because I watched the Justice League show, so I knew only him through that. But yeah, he's a Martian Manhunter. He does that.
I was never a big comic guy, but it was interesting to hear learn stuff on that show about
Exactly.
it. So, yeah.
That's exactly how I feel about it, because I've never been a big comic guy either. So I'm enjoying being like the guy that knows nothing, going into it and get to, learn all this stuff from scratch. So it's pretty fascinating. And so far, the first episode was mostly just like the history from like the 40s to the 60s or so of just comic publishers, and learned a lot, wrote down some things, asked some questions, and I'm really excited for the next episode. So,
Dude, we're learning so much. JK is a wealth of knowledge. The guy has,
he's a fucking nerd, and we love it.
Off the top of his head, he's doing this.
Yep.
Some of it's just not even research he's done. It's just
really? I figured he had notes in front of him.
He does have notes.
notes.
And I don't know where he's gotten everything from, but I know a lot of it's come from his head.
Yeah.
It's like when I was like, well, my name's going to be Starhawk. And he's like, well, Starhawk's actually a hero.
Starhawk's actually a hero already.
Did I do a good JK?
That was pretty good,
a good JK?
Catch episode 1 of Comic Relate on our feed, and they'll have more to come for sure.
Oh, for sure.
But on this show, we play trivia games about video games.
That's right.
And today we have Are You Smarter Than a Leet Gamer? As usual, I have brought back a face-off.
Nice.
Because we don't have a guest today, so we will face off between Tim and Ryan. I have a game for them to face against each other and stare each other deep in the eyes. Mm-hmm. And more stuff, fun stuff to do. Timestamps are below the show.
Yeah, settle in, everybody, because we got a bunch of guests planned for this show that are coming to hang out with us next month. So.
Yes, this is our only just 3 of us show for a while. I think the next 5 shows we have people booked.
Good Lord.
There you go.
Well, hey, you, listener.
Hey, listen.
Tell every single person you ever meet, this is the greatest podcast you've ever heard. And when they go, what? How does the show even work? You can be all like, go to theleetist.com/new listeners and find out. And they'll get it, because we have clips on there. Also, if you find yourself at the end of this episode and you liked it, then go drop us a review for it, whatever platform you're listening on. If you didn't like it, just keep your mouth shut. Every little bit helps the glorious cause of converting the entire world into the Leetist of the Leet.
Indeed-a-lady.
I definitely want, when we go back over the editing, hey, listen, just get the Navi voice for that. And then when you said wah, get Link going, wah.
Or get Wario going, wah.
Oh, that's good. Wow, man.
Or is that Waluigi?
Kenny, you got your work cut out for you.
I think that's Waluigi, right?
Yeah.
But I can do that. That's not hard
Wait,
to do.
Waluigi?
Oh, my God. Can we just play a game?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's play the news game.
Fizzolis.
Every episode, we like to take a brief look back at the gaming news of the week and give our 2 cents. But, of course, on this show, simply reading the headlines ain't Leet enough. We make a game out of it. I'm going to read off some quick-fire fill-in-the-blank gaming news questions for my lucky contestants, and they'll have 30 seconds to answer them. We don't do deep dives here, so if you want to know more, go to hell and shut up. We're still working on the ending there.
Go listen to Gamers Week in Hell.
We can change it up every episode.
We don't want it to stagnate.
Yeah.
What? Just say Bing. Just Bing it.
Bing. Oh, we can
let's promote Bing.
Oh my God, we can get AI to do it. All right.
Oh yeah.
Kenny, call it in the air.
Idea. Skyrim symbol.
It is not Skyrim
It is
symbol.
not.
It is a dragonborn.
It is in front of my face, and that is not correct.
There was some interesting news this week, so let's see how you do.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
Begin.
Road Trip, a 20-foot-tall blank arcade game, is going to be placed in the Museum of Play in New York.
Donkey Kong.
Correct. Gamers were absolutely livid when they found out that blank won't be launched with the performance mode on Xbox.
Redfall.
Correct. Mario's theme song will be preserved for generations as it has just been added to the blank.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Library of Congress. Ubisoft Plus has come to Xbox for the low go fuck yourself price of blank per month.
Any amount is too much for it.
$18.
Interesting.
$18 for Ubisoft Plus. It is way significantly less games than
Game Pass.
Game Pass and $3 more.
Wow.
I think I saw, what was it? They had a Far Cry 6. They had an Assassin's Creed game.
That's ironic because
I think that's what I saw.
that price is a far cry from 6.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
my
It's
brother.
18.
My brother was expressing interest in playing. I think Assassin's Creed Origins recently, and I said,
Poor
"Oh,
guy.
I think you can get the subscription and just play that for like $15." And I looked, and I don't even think that game was on there. It was just like select
Really?
a couple Assassin's Creed games. It's
Okay.
like if they're gonna pay that price, why don't you have the entire Ubisoft library?
I'm saying, yeah. Like I don't have the list in front of me or anything like that, but I know that it's not nearly as like you
Yeah.
know as many awesome things as Xbox. What the fuck is it called?
Xbox Game,
Game Pass.
All right,
Thank you.
I'm
Jeez, I'm apparently brain farting today.
I'm looking at it now. We got Far Cry 6, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and The Division 2.
And that's it.
That's what I see.
$18.
For $18, you can play one of these games. By the way, all these games are probably less than that much. So
man.
there you go.
There's a big Danky Kang machine that's going to be in New York. So go to the Museum of Play and go play with it.
That's cool.
Yeah, I thought it was
I
pretty
like
cool.
that.
You know, it was a big
Yeah,
Donkey Kong
I would go. I would play it.
Torpedo,
Have you ever
torpedo.
beaten Donkey Kong?
The arcade?
By like, I guess beaten. I guess gotten through all 3 stages.
There's 3 no.
Okay,
I didn't even know there was 3 stages.
that was the answer.
I thought you meant like get to the kill screen. Donkey Kong
No,
Give me a kill
screen
streak.
coming up.
Give me a kill screen,
Sorry,
everybody.
I'm not Billy Mitchell.
Yeah.
You damn right you're not.
Yeah, I know. I'm not that American.
Redfall doesn't have performance mode. People had some opinions about this. You guys want to share them here now in front of the whole world?
I thought I was getting it on PC, so I don't care.
I also am getting on PC, so I don't. But I do care, just because I mean, like we've talked about this before, that it just upsets me on behalf of console-only gamers because
Sure.
this generation, I think 60 should be standard all the time.
Yeah.
and it seems doable. Like obviously they're even adding it later. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it's going to be even sooner, or if they might come out and say, "Hey, we're doubling down to make sure this is here at launch." With how loud that was on Twitter,
Yeah.
of people like freaking out.
Oh,
about
they
it,
were
so-
upset.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
for sure.
Do you think it would be enough to push the game back?
No, I don't think they're going
so
to.
they can actually work on it to get performance up there for the console?
I doubt it. I think their thought would be, they'll be upset now, but we'll have it done in 2 or 3 weeks, and then no one will care anymore. 'Cause
Yeah.
it'll be there.
Yeah.
One hour in gamer time is enough time for people to forget what they were upset about.
Yeah.
So
If the game is good, it's not going to matter.
yeah, exactly.
Fair enough. I think I will actually try it. I think I actually will try it.
Game Pass.
Redfall?
It's on Game Pass, right?
Yeah.
Oh, is that on Game Pass?
Yeah, it's a Bethesda
Hell yeah.
game. Well,
And
Bethesda,
if you get it for PC Game Pass, then you won't have to worry about it.
Goddamn right.
I'll be playing it.
There you go.
A lot of games coming up soon.
Library of Congress, Mario's theme. It's in there. Huzzah.
It deserves recognition. It is a fantastic theme.
There it is.
Although I will say Super Mario Land is a better theme than the regular.
Spicy take.
That'll know it. Hum a
Super
few
Mario.
bars.
Yeah, how does that go?
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
I remember now.
Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep.
It's not quite as classic as the
Yeah.
OG, though.
That's my favorite
Wait, that's
Mario song.
Mario too.
Yeah, that's my
I love
favorite.
that one, too.
Yeah.
That's high up there for me.
That is a good one.
Well,
All of those, except for the one I did, can be heard in the new Super Mario Brothers movie, which is amazing. And everyone should watch it.
Congratulations, Ryan. You got 2 points. We're going to give Kenny a shot now and see how it goes.
Let's do it.
Go.
dig it.
Big old fail as the Suicide Squad developer Blank announced the game would be delayed till February 2024.
Rocksteady.
Correct. Only the second game developer of all time, Blank, was added to the list of 100 most influential people in 2023 by Time Magazine.
Miyazaki.
Correct. This week's State of Play solidified that the Blank franchise is no longer in the turn-based business.
Final Fantasy.
Correct. Thanks to AI, WoW Classic has a new add-on feature, Full Blank, for NPCs.
Full blank for NPCs. Full throttle.
Full voice acting for
Oh, damn
NPCs.
it.
Kenny with 3 points. You are the winner of the news game.
Yeah.
Full throttle for NPCs.
Full throttle.
I like it.
Actually, no, that's pretty dope though. They're doing AI voice generation basically. So any NPC that you interact with that has a text box, it will read the text for you as like an AI generated voice.
This opens up a really interesting precedence for
yes,
like
it
any
does.
game to be like, oh, okay, yeah, I can have famous actors voice my NPCs.
We were talking about that. Yeah, absolutely. Like, like the way that they can do entire catalogs of celebrity voices and whatever, like it'll be a thing where celebrities end up, you have to like, a company will have to buy the license to just use the likeness of their voice rather than actually use them as, a voice actor.
Did you see I posted in our Discord an AI Kurt Cobain singing Black Hole Sun?
It was okay, yeah. It was like somebody commented on there and it like hit it right on the head. It sounded like Chris Cornell mixed with Kurt Cobain.
But parts of it sounded just like him.
Okay.
And
It was
I
pretty
think
wild.
Eventually, in the music space, especially online, you're going to be able to like listen to any song you want, sung by any singer you want.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty
fucking
great.
weird.
Yeah.
I'm kind of excited about
that's,
that.
I guess because you have to license out if you're going to use someone's likeness in a game. So, I mean, it would just be the same for their voice if you're using AI for it.
Yeah.
So eventually, I will have the entire Red Hot Chili Peppers catalog sung by John Frusciante instead of Anthony Kiedis.
That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
I want a Gilbert Gottfried version.
Gilbert
of Red Hot
Gottfried.
Chili Peppers, so.
Twisting and turning.
Give it away now.
The feeling is burning. You're breaking the girl.
Suck my kiss.
Oh boy.
Oh man. Yeah. What do you feel about the Suicide Squad Suicide Squad getting delayed till February of
Not
2024?
good because I drafted it in the fantasy draft.
Oh, you were off by
But
a
you
very
don't
long
lose
time.
any points. Yeah, you don't lose
Yeah,
any
I don't
points
lose
on
any,
that, which
but-
is good. But they said, I read that they said it has nothing to do with the poor reception it got for the gameplay reveal, which I 100% believe it has everything to do with the reception they got
Probably.
for the gameplay
I mean, maybe
reveal.
they're going full on Sonic the movie, revamping
Yeah.
some shit.
Yeah.
They're like, we cannot have another bad Suicide Squad installment of anything.
Well, I mean, you think about it, it's like you got these really cool characters like within that universe, and then all we saw them do is shoot guns.
Yeah.
And we know games that you shoot guns.
Right.
So what's the point? Like, it's like, oh, okay. This is not special.
Yep.
I don't know. I think it depends on how heavy they're leaning into like the games as service sort of aspects of it. And I don't know. Like I've said from the beginning that I'm going to wait to play it because I do have faith in Rocksteady usually. As far as
More of a Bebop
those
man
Batman
myself.
games were so fucking good.
This guy.
I mean, the
This
characters,
guy Turtles.
everything I learned from those Batman games about the Batman universe, and they made every like villain and side story cool as shit and interesting. And I wonder, it'll be a real shame if that stuff is not kind of incorporated
Agreed.
into Suicide Squad.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. How do we feel about Final Fantasy seeming to make its way into action RPG instead of turn-based?
So it's never going back to turn-based is what they're saying.
Oh, I don't know. Did they say that?
So
I didn't actually read the article, man. I just made up a headline.
Oh, okay.
That's how I roll.
This is the world we live in.
Yeah, that's right.
I think the article said more or less that this is what modern games feel like now, so this is what we're doing. I don't think they came out and definitively said we're never doing this again.
Right.
But, there's games out there like Octopath and Sea of Stars and things like that that are keeping that kind of stuff alive.
I was about to point out Sea of Stars, man. I mean, that's such a solid demo, so I'm excited about the game, and that's turn-based. So. I don't think we're done with turn-based, but I think that people like action games more because I guess they feel more engaged.
Maybe.
with it,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, we've got, like a generation of new players and stuff. Maybe they just want things to go more,
Did you guys see the Final Fantasy 16
Yes.
gameplay?
I watched a little bit
footage?
of it. Looked pretty cool.
It looks cool, but man, this is me getting older in age, and I go, it looks way too busy in my mind. Like all the particle effects that are happening, I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Like I don't know what's
I don't
happening.
know if that's a turnout for me for games or not. It might be, but I've played some
think it
games
may
that are
be
pretty
getting
busy,
that
and I'm okay
point
with
for
it,
me.
I think.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It doesn't bother me.
I'll have to put on my glasses so I can play.
No, but seriously, that's how I felt. I was like, what am I looking at?
Yeah.
Where
I
am I?
think
I'm
turn-based
Gilbert
games-
Gottfried.
Turn-based games are still alive, and Baldur's Gate 3 is coming out soon, and we'll see.
I'm excited
it'll be
about
a
that.
Fucking kick ass.
Oh, that's in June as well. Oh my God,
yeah,
June's
things
gonna
are about
be packed.
to. No, August actually, but still, it's soon.
Oh, well, close enough.
Miyazaki in the top 100 most influential people of 2023.
Deserves
I think it's,
it.
very deserved. That game was very
Deserves
awesome.
it.
And he's only the second game developer. Who do you think was the first?
Miyamoto?
Oh, okay.
Miyamoto. Yep, Miyamoto.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
I don't know if you've
Miyamoto
heard
is
of him,
such
but-
an interesting cat, man. I mean, that guy has... like, his tactics towards making games or telling people what they should include in the games sounds weird at first, and everyone's like, the hell? And then they do it, and they go, oh, okay, yeah, that's legit.
Yeah, well,
like
he seems
wild.
to make pretty good decisions.
Yeah.
So far, been effective.
I almost fucked up that question because you said developer, and I was thinking of company names, but I did see that. And yeah, it's interesting that, I mean...
Oh, sorry, I should have said creator or whatever.
Well, whatever. I think
you're good.
a lot of people are taking lessons from Elden Ring, it seems like. I mean, even when it came out, there were developers tweeting all about this kind of stuff, and how a lot of it goes against the norm with the non-handholdy sort of thing, but they're seeing how much people are taking to that sort of thing, which is awesome.
Totally dig it. Yep.
That is awesome.
You know what else I dig?
What's that?
This!
Once you figure out if you're smarter than a Leet Gamer, why don't you see if you're smarter than a game essayist? On my channel, The Game Essayist, I make short-form video essays about all the random and relevant games, like Pokemon's most unique gym leader, and is Skyrim a little too big? So once you're done listening to The Leetist, head over to The Game Essayist on YouTube.
You guys ready to play?
Yeah.
Are you smarter than a beat gamer? Why did I say it like that?
You're smarter than a Beat Saber.
Are you smarter than a beat neighbor? Beats.
There's a method to my madness, I promise. On a weekly basis, we strive to prove our superior gaming intellect, and one of us will try to outsmart the rest with our own unique brand of gaming trivia. This week, it's me, Tim, who shall present the categories and questions, and my co-hosts... And my co-host will bravely attempt to match wits. Here are the categories.
Did we forget who we were?
I did a little bit.
Because it usually says my co-host and our guest, but he had to skip that part.
I skipped it, and I'm fucked up. I don't know how to read.
You got it.
Here's the three categories. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
I got sounds familiar.
I know that one.
I've got indeed
Nice.
and funny punny.
Oh, yeah. Funny.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Yep. So sounds familiar is, you guys might remember this one. I play a clip from a video game. You have to tell me what game it is. I will tell you, I picked some more difficult games on purpose on this one this time around.
All right.
I'm trying to diversify a little bit here.
I like it.
Indeed, for those of you at home who have never heard Indeed before, I am going to read off a description of an indie game. You tell me if it's real or not.
Good one.
That's it.
Classic.
And then last one is funny punny. When Ryan's brother Chris was in Chris?
Yep, you got it.
When Ryan's brother Chris was in town, they made up this game where we changed the one letter in the title of a game and made up a new description for it, and the players had to guess what the the new game was.
Yep.
Right.
For example, COD of War.
COD of War, yeah.
God of War.
So
The Cast of Us.
we got those three, and I got a fair amount of both. And I'm going to go ahead and give the shout out right now to Brandon Walls and Andrew Morris and another buddy CB who helped me come up with a couple of the funny punnies.
Nice.
And
Brandon and Andrew,
nice.
patrons.
they
of
are
the
patrons,
show.
yeah. They're dope ass dudes. So I was trying to think of like ideas for it, and I got like a good number of them, and then I was just like, God, who would be good at making up these things? And so I just sent it over to those guys, and they just started flooding me with a bunch of different titles for it. So, which is the first step. The other step is actually making the description.
Yeah,
so I only
making
chose
the
a few of them. But at the same time, it was incredible. So I'll just read off some of the crap that they sent me, too. You'll love it. So, Kenny, call in the air, because Ryan is not here.
Skyrim symbol.
That is Skyrim. That's not. It's Dragonborn. God damn it. That is Dragonborn. The light I usually have on down here is not on, and I apparently need my glasses to see what this coin says.
Hey, that's a thing from Skyrim. It must be Skyrim.
I gotta go.
Pretty
I gotta
much.
go with funny punny.
Funny punny
they're
to
always
start
fun.
the game.
Let's do it.
All right. Okay.
I'm
Right,
gonna
here's the
write
first one.
Stuff out. Yeah.
Sobbingly admit to your favorite mixologist that you are giving up on your goal of toppling the oppressive regime of El Presidente.
All right. One more time.
Sobbingly admit to your favorite mixologist that you are giving up on your goal of toppling the oppressive regime of El Presidente.
Feel like that's Far Cry 6. But we're changing one letter.
Yeah.
Mixologist.
Ooh, that's tough, man. I am blanking. I pass. I don't know.
Give my buzz on that one if you don't mind. Kenny, we'll do you see if you want to.
I was lost from the beginning. I didn't even know it was Far Cry until you gave me that hint.
Oh shit!
But I guess El Presidente is that Far Cry? Yeah, is that Juan?
I don't
know. His name?
Juan Carlos Esposito.
Juan Carlos Esposito. Bar Cry.
Bar Cry 6 is correct. Well done, Kenny.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh shit. Okay, you're welcome, Kenny.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
That's good.
Kenny,
That's good.
You're up
I'm going
next.
to go for the 50-50 category, indeed.
Okay, indeed. Here we go. Here's the... Oh, actually, the way I'm going to do indeed this time around is I'm going to actually waste some time here, and I am going to write down the numbers 1 through 8 on strips of paper and pull them out one at a time because I don't want any pattern recognition as to...
That's a good idea.
I'm going to pick a random one for Kenny. Number 4.
All right.
He is a clam and yet also a man. This is not a topic of debate. It is fact. We've confirmed it while working on this game using science.
I'm going to say that's real.
That is real. That's a clam man.
Wow.
No, man.
Is that a mobile, or do you know?
No. It was on itch, so you might be able to play it on mobile. I'm not sure. But he's a clam man.
That's great. Let's do this. Sounds familiar.
Sounds familiar. Okay, here we go. Boaz.
An elf sits tucked away in a dark spot, lazily rolling dice onto the surface of a barrel. They sound like the dry cackling of an old witch.
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like.
Wow.
What do you think, Ryan?
It's like a narrated game.
Mm-hmm.
The one... I mean, there's a lot, I guess, that do that. I'm just going to say Baldur's Gate 3.
Nope, right not.
It is.
Kenny, any guesses?
Is this a female voice?
Is that Divinity Original Sin 2?
That is Divinity Original Sin 2. Kenny's fucking dominating right now. 3-0.
I never played that one.
Yeah. All right, Kenny, which one do you want to do?
Funny Punny.
Funny Punny. Yeah. All right, Funny Punny. Here's the next one. Hell's demons have invaded Earth, but man, you've got an 8 a.m. class and your roommate brought a chick over last night and you slept like shit and now this?
I mean, I have an answer immediately that just is really stupid.
What is it?
Room.
No. Right now. That's good. That's a good answer, but no, that wasn't what I was looking for.
Okay.
Ryan, do you want to try this one out?
One more time.
Hell's demons have invaded Earth, but man, you've got an 8 a.m. class and your roommate brought a chick over last night and you slept like shit and now this?
Boom.
The answer is dorm.
I was going to say that's exactly what I was going to say, yeah. Instead of
instead of doom, dorm.
Dorm.
Right.
Dorm. Yeah.
I was thinking of scorn, dorm. Yeah, that makes way more sense.
That's good.
Replace the O and do with R. Yeah, God damn it.
We'll do Funny Punny.
Funny Punny. The only way you'll enter into this country is if you present the proper credentials and a jar of briny pickled berries that go great on Mediterranean cuisine.
Oh, I know this.
Wait. Hold on. Oh, wait. Oh, my God.
Come on, Ryan. Counting down.
Briny pickles.
Briny pickles?
Briny.
Briny pickles.
Brine.
Briny pickled berries.
Brine is like a aquatic sort of thing.
I don't know
yeah.
what that pickled berries are. I know the game, but pass.
Kenny, what do you think?
Capers, please.
Capers, please is correct.
Amazing.
Is that what a caper is?
Yeah, those little green balls of things you put on, I don't know, all kinds of shit. It's delicious.
But they're berries?
I thought they were from the sea.
No.
Really? I thought they were like a seafoody sort of fishy thing. Maybe I'm wrong.
No.
I don't know.
Oh, you're thinking of squid.
Sounds familiar.
Sounds familiar. Okay, next sounds familiar. Let's go with this one.
Cut down an enemy. Care package being delivered. Care package incoming.
Oh, no.
Recharge.
Charging on my shields.
Oh, my God. There's so many games that have care packages.
Yeah, there really is. This entire category is all games that have care packages.
God damn it. I'm just thinking Call of Duty, but you never do your Call of Duties. I'll just say PUBG.
No. Ryan?
Is it Apex Legends?
It is Apex
Damn
Legends.
it, that was my second guess. I swear
Ryan
to
with a
God.
point on the board. Congratulations.
Absolutely
I'm on the
the other one.
board.
Yeah.
I was considering for sure.
Well, here's your chance at another point. Which category do you want?
Let's do Indeed.
Indeed? You have to say it like that, remember? Thank you. All right, here we go. I'm drawing number 8.
Great.
Pick your favorite alien, take them on a date, make all the right moves. If things go well, you might even end up getting probed tonight. UFO, yeah.
I like it, but that seems so much of a Tim thing, so that is not an indie.
That is not an indie game. Correct.
Nice.
That seems, dude, that sounds like something you made up.
That was number 8. I was running out of ideas.
Yeah.
I would have said that was a game, to tell you the truth. Yeah, I would have. Yeah.
No, it's just like Tim's style. I'm like, that sounds like something
I
Tim
thought it
would
was
make.
too stupid for him to have made up.
Thank you.
Oh.
Okay, which one do you want, bud?
Funny punny.
Funny punny coming at ya. Examine your zipper as you struggle to survive the aftermath of nuclear devastation, because, buddy, your testicle is showing.
What the fuck? Oh, ball out.
Ball out is correct.
Yeah, that's great.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's funny.
Ryan.
Let's do another Indeed.
okay.
I may be good at these. I don't know.
All right,
We'll
we're going
find
to pull
out.
another random one. We've got number... I'm not even going to tell you what they are because you guys are going to start doing math.
That makes sense.
Haunted by the memory of his grandfather's death, Ronnie must face his greatest fear, peeing alone. Is the legendary toilet seat killer really dead? Can Ronnie hold it a little longer?
Oh, man. I like that one, too, but I'm going to say you made that up.
It is real. It is called Death Flush.
Death flush.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
I can imagine like there's a meter that you have to keep it in check unless you pee yourself.
What do you think, Kenny?
Let's do another one of those.
Okay. We'll pull another random one, and I'm not going to tell you the numbers that have been said so far. I'm putting those upside down, and I'm digging her in. I don't trust you guys anymore. You've gamed the system.
I don't trust myself
All right.
either.
Kenny, David Lynch teaches you how to type.
That's real.
That is real. David Lynch teaches typing.
I can imagine. I mean, like, he freaking does the weather every day.
Yep.
Like, why
That
wouldn't he
definitely
have a
seems like
game?
something David Lynch would get down on. So.
Wait, was he the
Yeah,
one that did
exactly.
the weather every day, or was that John Waters?
It was David
It
Lynch.
was David Lynch.
Yeah,
Okay. I
it
don't
was
know
the
why I
weather.
thought it was John Waters. Okay.
I don't know what John Waters been up to.
I don't want to know what John Waters has been up to.
It's pink flamingoing all over the place.
What you want, Ryan?
Let's do funny punny. I want to come on. I got to get one of these.
You got to get one of them. It's your game.
Uh,
All right, here's the next one. The only way you're gonna what this one cracks me up. The
this bad?
only way you're gonna stop Andros is if you knife him to death.
Stab fox.
Stab fox.
Amazing.
It's a good thing you got that one because I wouldn't have remembered who Andros is. Stab fox.
Stab fox. 64.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's an actual game. Squirrel with a gun. Sounds familiar.
Sounds familiar. Here we go. Let's give you this one.
Oh boy. boy.
Oh.
Slap at the bass. Some slap at bass in there.
I may know
I'm
this.
picturing like a twin stick shooter or something, or an indie game, obviously, but I have no idea what that is. Enter the Gungeon. I don't know.
No, Ryan.
Is it Bust-A-Move?
No, it is an Advance Wars.
Advance Wars.
Oh, it sounded like that when they are moving the thing in Bust-A-Move and they shoot the tile.
It does kind of sound like that.
Something. Yeah. All right.
Ryan, which one do you want to do?
Let's do a... Sounds familiar.
Sounds familiar. How about this one?
What the fuck?
They can't jump over whatever item they're trying to jump over.
You have lost the lead.
Ooh.
Yeah, I told you, these ones are harder.
Yeah.
I don't think it's... Well, I'm gonna... Oh, shit.
Bobos.
Is it Quake?
It is Quake. It's Quake 3 Arena.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Good job.
Good
It was
job.
either Quake or Unreal Tournament. I was
got
like... It was... Yeah.
I'm going to do a funny punny.
Funny punny. Combos are a really good snack when you're enjoying a great tasting, less filling beer.
Miller Instinct.
Miller Instinct is correct.
Amazing.
I almost thought I was about to say filler instinct, but then I was like, wait a minute.
That would have been a good one, too. Like, just talk about, like, filler episodes.
Oh, man. All right. Ryan, which one do you want to do?
Let's do a funny punny.
Funny punny. Classic side-scrolling shooter where you fire billions of dollars out of your arm cannon in a failed attempt to make virtual reality workspaces a thing.
Metaoid?
Nope.
Nope. All right.
Arm cannon.
Yeah, that's why I thought maybe it was...
Bob Simulator.
No, afraid not. Ryan, you were almost there, buddy. It's Meta Man.
Meta Man. That makes sense.
Oh, I was thinking Metroid for some reason because Samus and the arm cannon.
Yep. I was thinking
virtual-
of two different games where you have arm cannons, and one of them was right, and the other one was wrong.
Sort of workspaces, I thought Job Simulator.
Oh, man.
That's me again.
Kenny, you're up, buddy.
Sounds
Metaoid,
familiar.
I guess wouldn't make sense.
Sounds familiar. Here we go.
I want to say this is like a lesser known Zelda area, just because of that sound in the background. That sounded like a door opening sort of Zelda sound. I'm gonna say Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link.
No, right now.
Damn it.
Ryan?
Is it Chrono Trigger?
No, that is Sim City for the
What
Super
the
Nintendo.
fuck? Oh man, God. No chance. No chance.
Makes sense.
That was one of my favorites back in the day.
That
so I had
was
to put it
definitely
on
Super
there.
Nintendo sounds. I don't know why I said an NES game.
Yep. Ryan.
Indeed.
Indeed?
For those listeners not familiar, that hasn't listened to shows before this one, when there's questions that are stealable, the other person can steal it, but obviously this one category is 50-50, and we don't let us steal
Good
that
point.
one.
Yep, you got it.
I'll let people know that.
Ryan. The man
Yes.
in black fled across the desert and the gunslinger followed. This is the debut of the first-person shooter where you play as Roland Deschain of Gilead and recreate the first book in the legendary Dark Tower series by Stephen King.
Oh.
Is it Ryan? It's Ryan.
Yeah.
I just heard so many things that sounded familiar. It broke my brain for a second.
Just enough descriptive information. It makes me think, Tim, you made that up.
I did indeed make that up. I wish it was real, though, because that'd be fucking dope. I don't know if you've read The Gunslinger, but that would make a dope-ass first-person shooter.
I'm an idiot.
I think it would.
I thought that was a funny punny, and I was like, I was like, that's the Order 1886, because I heard, like, I think the guy's name is even Gilead or
amazing.
something.
But how do you make that a pun?
Oh, my God.
I'll take a funny punny then.
Funny punny. All right. Take a break midday and go get yourself something to eat. Then wash it down with a tall glass of soda popinski.
Oh, lunch out.
Lunch out is correct. Well done.
So simple.
All right.
Could have evolved that myself.
Ryan, what do you want?
Funny punny.
This is the last one, and my
Yay.
favorite. You were about to team up with 3 friends to fight off hordes of zombies, but your girlfriend texted and said she'd give you a blowy if you came over.
3 friends, zombies. Oh, Left for Head.
Left for Head is correct.
Amazing.
I was trying to do back for blood. I was trying back for blow. Left for head.
That's good.
That's really good.
That's it
like
for
it.
funny punny.
I like that.
I got a couple more in the other
All right,
categories.
sounds familiar.
Sounds familiar. Okay, here we go, Kenny.
Yep.
Oh.
Slender Man.
Slenderman, the 8 pages,
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah. I've never even played that game.
Well done, buddy.
No, but that sound at the end is
I've just
very...
seen it before, yeah.
Yeah.
I have memory.
Ryan?
Memory sounds familiar.
Sounds familiar. Here. This is the last one.
One more.
Well, that didn't sound good.
Indeed.
Oh. Is that Dead Space?
That is Dead Space.
Yeah.
Well done.
That's
buddy.
the eyeball
That's the
scene,
eyeball
isn't it?
scene. That's exactly
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
Iconic.
Isn't all that's left Indeed?
It's just Indeed now.
Yeah.
Kenny. Indeed. Here we go. I'm going with this number. Have you ever played chess with an elephant? Of course not. That would be ridiculous. Welcome to llama chess.
Man, that's like a 50-50.
Yeah, they usually
gonna
are.
say-
Play chess with an elephant? No, it's a
I'm
llama.
going to say that's fake.
That is fake. Correct. Well done.
Amazing.
Ryan.
All right.
Lenny has only one dream. He wants to go to the moon. Problem is he has no leg, but this will not prevent him from becoming a living legend.
The pun is good. Oh, but is that a Tim pun? Oh, yeah, it is. You made that up.
That is real. That is a game called No Leg Lenny.
No leg Letty.
Is legend considered a pun?
I made it up just now because I
No,
thought
I'm
it was
just saying,
hilarious.
would that be like the definition of pun? Is
I
that
would say
a
it's a
pun?
bad play on words.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Kenny.
Yes.
Last Indeed, and then we're done with this fucking game.
All right.
As the hare, your goal is to crash into as many obstacles as possible to ensure the sweet, sweet victory of the tortoise.
Real.
Fake. Made it up.
Damn it.
Fuck you. Kenny, you are the winner with 10 points.
Yeah. What did Ryan get?
Ryan got 7 points.
Oh, it wasn't that.
Yeah.
Not bad.
It was a good
Barn
game.
burner.
Commendable. Not really a barn burner, but
I am proud of myself for remembering Slender Man because I had never touched that game once. I just saw that scene at some point, and I don't know how I remembered
Yeah,
that.
fair. I'm just happy that Left for Head will be a thing in my life
Yeah, for sure.
for the rest of my
for
life.
head.
Oh my God, there was a couple. I got to give you guys some follow-ups on this one because they're my boys, and
I like bonus.
we're a little
Throw some bonuses at us.
we're a little filthy. I didn't make up any clues for these; they were just fucking hysterical.
Yeah.
because I just said like make up as many as you can. I don't know, Metroid Primp. That was
Nice. That's good. Okay.
Cock Band.
I thought of Cock Band myself.
Road Gash.
Oh, man.
Oh, this one I actually made up a clue for, but I didn't know if you guys would appreciate it or if the listeners needed another dirty one. But I thought it was funny. Here's my clue. Dear Mario, I baked cake for you. Please come to the castle so we can put genitals in each other's mouths. Peach.
Oh my god.
It's Super Mario 69.
Super Mario 64.
69?
Super Mario 69.
Oh.
Wow.
Changing a number.
Duck cunt.
Duck cunt.
Perfect dork.
Perfect dork.
Half-wife.
Half-wife. Oh, yeah.
Man, we are wasting good ones here.
Womb Raider. Uncharted.
Uncharted.
Oh, my God.
Donkey Bong.
Nice.
Tony Hawk's Fro Skater.
Oh, my God.
And they actually made up the cast of us, so I was very proud to say
really?
that we already did that one.
That's fine.
Yep.
We could use those in other places.
Oh, yeah, and Red Head Redemption.
There's people that don't. There's people that don't listen to this show and different promotions and stuff. We could use some of those.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. No,
absolutely.
this is a bottomless pit. These guys. So
Nice.
we'll definitely be able.
Speaking
to
of people who do listen to this show,
patrons, 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 we love you. Let's play Princess and Michael Hughes, Megawatt and Extra Heath and Retro Game Brews, Tastiest sound, Apple Dub, Sorrow this Ross Vaughn. Zach, huge thanks to you. Spookshot admin coordinator, Kyle Proud, Lemons, Brandon Walls, Andrew Morris, Andy Shallow, my amazing brother Isaac Econo Mechanic, and of course our super sponsor, the Game SAS. Be sure to check out the link to his YouTube channel in the show notes.
that might actually be in key with the background music. Now that I'm thinking of how it goes.
Buddy.
You guys are
Bravo.
freaking sexy patrons. We only got one thing to say to you guys. You are truly
Leet.
We spoil the hell out of our patrons. To sign up, patreon.com/Leetist, get access to all kinds of super dope shit from us, including show shoutouts, bonus episodes, experimental content, game transcripts, and whatever else Kenny can think of. I'm done. Funding helps us with upkeep and upgrades, prizes and merch, my continued joke writing, and more. You can sponsor us too. That's right, sponsor the latter half of every episode and get your content out to all of those sexy people that I just mentioned and the other listeners who are also fucking amazing, and we love them too. Limited quantity, so limited, that is only one is left, so jump on it at patreon.com/theleetist.
Yeah, for just $3, you can get the show earlier than everyone else. You can get it early. Right when I get done editing it on Monday nights, before everyone else gets it on Wednesday. And also, extra Leetist every week from the bonus shows. We do 30 extra minutes of content every week for, it's a show just for the patrons. So you'll have that along with all the other patron folk. Come on over. It's a good times.
Do it.
We love you.
It is time for Tim and Ryan to face off against each other in a game that I have brilliantly named Face Off.
I'd like to take his face off. Off.
Face Off is a game that is very much like another game you might have heard of out there called Jeopardy.
What?
It's quite similar.
Is that one with the wheel that's fortunate?
Something like that. But I have, if you imagine in front of you 4 columns of questions, just like a Jeopardy board with point values 100 through 500. I have 5 categories. The categories are Ocarina of Time, Elden Ring, Final Fantasy VII, Arcade Paradise, and Super Mario Movies.
Oh.
The Super Mario Movies category is going to cover just the 2023 and the 93.
Oh, my Jesus.
Either one of them.
Okie dokie day.
Thing about
it was Ocarina of Time, Elden Ring, Super Mario Movie, Arcade Paradise, and what?
Final Fantasy VII.
Oh.
So these are all
I like
games.
all these.
Yeah, I picked games that I knew that both of you guys knew stuff about.
Except for Elden Ring.
I think that's stuff you can get. But so the thing about this Jeopardy style game is that each of these categories has somewhere hidden in the category a face-off question. If you pick the face-off question, it's going to be a question in which you guys will have to list things back and forth. Yeah. When I tell you what you need to list, we'll go back and forth until one person can't answer.
He's trying to break my brain.
The last person that answers will win that face-off, get the point value, in addition to an extra 200 points for winning a face-off.
Can I make a point value bet on who's going to win?
It's going to be Tim.
Going to win?
Yeah.
You want to bet on yourself to win?
Well, yeah, I want to say, I think this is good. This is good CYA. I bet Ryan's going to win, and I bet 1,000 points.
You know what, Tim? I'll counter. I bet you 1,000 points that you're going to win.
Deal.
Okay, that's set. That's taken care of. Ryan, call it in the air. Or just call it right now because you can't see
Whatever the Elden, the Skyrim symbol is.
All right, Skyrim symbol.
It's Skyrim
It
symbol.
is Skyrim symbol. What category would you
Is it?
like?
Yep.
Ryan.
Super Mario movies, man. I kind of want to know what this is.
100, 200, 300, 400, 500.
300.
300. All right.
3, 4, 5.
This one is going to be about the 93 film. In the 1993 Mario film, Mario and Luigi are often chased by a Koopa duo, 2 henchmen and cousins of King Koopa. Name one of them.
Oh, my God.
Lenny.
No, that is incorrect. I'm sorry.
What? Yeah.
It
What?
is
I thought Lenny was one of them.
Iggy and Spike.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Iggy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wasn't one of the guys, the dude?
He's in Succession now. And the other one is the guy that stole the car in Ferris Bueller and drove it around.
That's right.
yeah.
But I was thinking hackers.
Oh, I never saw that.
Mr. the Plague.
I should have said Spike. I knew Spike was one. I was like, but I was pretty sure it was Lenny.
I just watched that the other day and I could not remember. So
yeah. By the way, we're not doing any steals. I should clarify
Let's
that.
do.
So Tim is
Not
next.
anymore. We're not.
It's been a minute since I've played Ocarina, but I'll go for 200.
Ocarina of Time for 200. I've been playing a lot of this game recently, so I thought it'd be fun to do some questions from it. Ocarina of Time is the highest rated video game on Metacritic with this score out of 100.
99.
Absolutely correct, Tim.
Amazing.
Good job.
Go me.
200 points on the board for Tim. Ryan's at negative 300, and we go back to Ryan.
I'm going to take Ocarina of Time for 300.
Ocarina of Time for 300. Ocarina of Time was developed on a modified engine of this popular game.
Ooh.
What? That's a 300 question?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I don't think it's as complicated as you think.
Mario 64.
Correct.
Good
Oh,
job.
is it?
Yep.
Oh.
Mario 69.
Tim, back to you.
Final Fantasy 7 for 500.
500. Kate Sith comes pre-equipped with this type of command materia.
I think Tim knows this, though.
You might. I don't even remember. I got to press spacebar to see the question. See the answer. Oh, I remember what it is. Okay.
Because he
Control?
remembers all the damn...
Say it.
Control?
Control is incorrect. Ryan, you have a guess? It's not for the answer.
Oh, not for
It
steal.
is
Oh, Bibic?
manipulate.
Manipulate. That's it. Fuck. I knew,
you don't get
I knew
Mimic from
that
it.
he controlled enemies with it, but I couldn't remember the name of it.
All right, it's a barn burner. Now Tim's at negative 300 and Ryan's at 0. Back to Ryan.
Yay, we got our $1,000 bet going, too. So.
Ryan, back to you.
All right, so that was the 500 for... I'll do a 300 for FF7.
300 for FF7. Before joining Cloud's party, that was another Kate Sith question. Before joining Cloud's party, Kate Sith worked at the Gold Saucer doing this profession.
Wasn't? Oh no, Kate Sith was a. Was he a singer?
No, you have any ideas?
No.
The fortune teller.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
God
that's
damn
right.
it.
Damn it, Tim.
Tie
am I
game.
doing?
We hear it.
Tie game.
Oh, boy, we're
Back to
looking
Tim.
stupid. Arcade Paradise for 300.
Arcade Paradise at 300. This is a face
I'd like to take his face off.
Oh. Name the mini games in Arcade Paradise. This includes any mini game or task that is not an arcade cabinet. Meaning basically anything in the game that you interact with and do a little game for or something like that.
Thank
you know
God, because I can't remember any of the names of the games.
Yeah, I wasn't going to make you name all the games. And
Wait,
what's that, Ryan? Did you
so
need some
wait,
clarification?
what is this? It's not the game name?
No, it's the mini games in things that are not arcade cabinets in that game. Not the arcade games you play, the mini games in the simulator game. You know what I'm saying? In the going around doing stuff. Yeah. So we'll start with Tim, and you're gonna say the first one. Tim, go ahead.
All right. Does putting laundry in the washer count?
Yes, that is one. Ryan.
Pulling gum.
Pulling gum. Correct. Tim.
Taking out the trash.
Taking out the trash. Correct. Ryan. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 more.
There are 4 more. Okay. There is repairing the arcade units that have cockroaches on it.
That's a game.
Yeah, it's a debug broken machine.
How is that
debug broken.
It is. I just have it written down as debug broken machine.
Plunge a toilet.
Plunge a toilet, correct. Ryan! There's two more.
Pick up litter.
Let's take out trash.
That's take out trash, yeah.
You take out trash is a separate game.
It's all part of the same game.
It's all part of the same
Just get a different
game,
one.
yeah.
Oh, my God. Then you have...
I knew this was going to be the most controversial face-off, but it's on a list on the wiki of, like, these are the mini games in the game, so...
take the coins out of the slot and, like, acquiring the money from the
Collecting
arcades?
money, no, that doesn't count.
It's not a game. You literally just click on the thing.
Yeah, it's not really a game.
I got one more, though.
Just collect, yeah,
I got one.
What is it?
I don't
safe.
see how that's not a mini game too.
The last two were unlock safe, and which I thought was kind of controversial, and the endless runner on the PDA thing.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the llama game.
Technically not a arcade cabinet.
Well, I won. I got 200 points.
This one goes to Tim.
I would argue that. I want to argue that.
I mean, I gave you a free pass on one question and gave you another one, and then
I'm giving you multiple.
I win.
Tim, you got an extra 200 points for that one. You are now, you went back to 0, and then you got 200 for the face-off, so now you're at 200. We go back to Ryan.
I'll do FF7 for 400. Make it a Kate Sith one. Come on.
I only had 2 Kate Sith ones. Face-off!
I'd like to take
Oh, my God.
It's going to be materia, isn't it?
It is not. I think we've done that before in a face-off, because I did a different one this time. This is name as many of Cloud's swords as you can.
Holy
There's
shit.
16 of them.
Oh, my God.
And I don't know how many you guys will get, but we'll try to see how this goes. So, Ryan, go ahead.
Buster Sword?
Buster Sword's correct.
Oh, no. Oh, fuck. I can't even remember his fucking final one. Is it the... God damn it. And then there's the triple bonus one that's called, like, I don't know. I'm going to go to Masamune.
Masamune is correct.
There one called Golden Sword?
No.
Gold Sword?
I love that. I won.
The other answers
Hold
are...
on. Was there one called, was it Ultimate Weapon?
Ultima Weapon.
Ultima Weapon.
Yep.
And then is the Apocalypse his...
Apocalypse is one.
Okay, cool. All right.
Hard Edge, Mithril Saber, Force Stealer, Butterfly Edge, Rune Blade, Yoshiyuki, Nail Bat, Organics, Enhanced Weapon, Crystal Sword, Heaven's Cloud, Apocalypse, Ragnarok, Ultimate Weapon.
There we go.
Oh, Crystal Sword. That's the one.
Oh, that's golden. I see what you're saying. Yes. Okay. So that was...
I'm glad I would have gotten a couple more. I'm glad I would have gotten a couple more. That's. I feel good about that.
Tim is at 800 now.
What have we not done? We haven't done a category yet. Elden Ring. 200.
Elden Ring for Tim. There are 2 main types of magic spells in Elden Ring. This is the name of the spells that are typically dependent on the faith stat.
Incantations.
Incantations is correct, Amanda. Ryan, back to you.
Amazing.
I'm just going to go for the high points and go for negatives here, guys. Super Mario Brothers movie 500.
Super Mario Brothers movie 500. This is the name of the city in the 93 Mario Brothers movie.
Don't say New York.
Dino Hatton.
Dino Hatton is correct.
Amazing.
I can't believe you remembered that.
Well done.
I would not have remembered
Why would I
that.
say New York? It's Dino Hatton.
Because it was also
it's
in New
not
York.
Manhattan. No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Ryan climbing back up into the positives.
Before they went to the fucking other zone, yeah, it was in New York City.
Did he say what is the name of the city that the dinosaurs were in?
No, he just said what was the name of the city in the 1993 Super Mario movie.
Whatever, he
I
did.
guess I could have said New York.
That's right.
Tim's at 1,000, Ryan's at 200. Back to Tim.
Let's go with Elden Ring for 300.
Elden Ring with what? This area in Elden Ring, known for its red, corrupt environment with roaming undead, is where you can find Star-Scourge Radon roaming the Wailing Dunes.
Holy crap. Why am I having a hard time remembering this? This is called, oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, God. I can't remember the name of this place. It's not Limgrave. It is called, starts with a C or something like that. And I can't remember the name, and I lose.
The answer is, Ryan, you remember?
Oh, God, no.
Caelid.
Fucking piece of shit. I knew it started with a C. Knew it started with an S, though.
Tim's down to 700 to Ryan's 200. Back to Ryan.
We'll do Ocarina of Time for 500.
Ocarina of Face
I'd
off!
like to take his face off.
God, I'm good at hitting those.
All right, this Ocarina of Time face-off is going to be name all the items that can go in a bottle.
Jesus Christ.
There are 11 of them.
Okay.
Ryan, go ahead.
Question for clarification purpose. Well, I'll start
You
with
can either
this.
put them or find them in a bottle. Either
Okay,
one.
I'm gonna
Anything
start
that can
this-
be in a bottle.
Yeah, so I'm going to say because you can get water in a bottle, but there's certain water that you can get in a bottle, too. There's different types.
Let me verify this.
Oh, my God.
100%. That's how you, you have to, get water or fish, whatever. Same thing.
I'll give you fish.
All right, give me fish.
I think it might be Majora's Mask from a quick Google where you can put water in a
No,
bottle.
I think you
or
can get
something.
water.
Put
You can get
water
that
in a
game.
bottle.
I have a list from a wiki and water's not in there, but I'm going to give you fish because I'm
pretty sure you
kind.
can get
Tim.
water.
Fairy.
Fairy's correct. Ryan.
Yeah, you definitely could get water because you have to sprinkle
fucking
water.
God.
Fish slash
No,
water.
hold on.
You
Hold
got the
on,
credit.
hold
Just
on.
move on.
Hold on. You could get water because you have plants in that game that you have to water to be able to make them grow for the next in the next year or when you
That's
go
not
back
true.
in time.
Those are something else.
Okay.
Actually, that's not even a bottled item. I'll tell you right now. It's magic seeds, and they're not in a bottle. And you put those in
and
the
you
ground.
need to sprinkle water.
You
on
do
it.
not. I've been playing the game for like 30 hours.
Oh my god.
Ryan,
All
back
right.
to you.
All right. Fairies.
Fucking end him. I'm done with this shit.
No.
Category's over. You said something I said already. You lose.
No.
This is your punishment.
No. Hold on. All right, fine.
What's
Jesus
the next?
Christ!
what's-
What?
Do you want to let
So
him
you
keep
can do
going?
fish?
I don't care. Just let him keep going. Christ.
Fish and fairy have been said.
I don't even think they have bees in that game. I'm gonna say bees though. Fuck it.
There's no bees.
The only thing I can think of was bugs and Lon milk. And is health potion a thing?
Red potion, green potion, blue potion.
There we
Those are
go,
three
yeah.
different ones.
Oh, I didn't count those.
Lon milk, bug, blue fire, po soul, big po soul, letter, fairy fish.
Oh, letter. That's
Letter?
right.
Yeah, there's a letter you find. I've done
Oh,
that
cool.
part, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that one goes to Tim.
That
and
was
it's,
the best points I ever earned.
Tim's at 1400.
Arcade Paradise for 400.
Arcade Paradise with this arcade game's tagline reads, "Invaders are attacking from space. Shoot them down before they shoot you."
Something, God, it's like something like Russian themed or something like that. It's called Comrade.
Blobs from space.
Blobs from space. Oh, which one am I thinking of?
I have no idea.
The Missile Command one I thought was like Russian themed, or am I crazy?
I think this one was like was it Missile Command based?
Oh,
I
Blobs
don't know.
from Space is a different game.
Yeah, the tagline reads, "Invaders are attacking from space. Shoot them down before they shoot." Yeah, we're back to Ryan.
Right, yeah.
FF7 for 500.
That's gone.
Somebody's not paying attention.
FF7 has 100 and 200 left.
Oh, 200 then.
FF7 for 200. The Buster Sword has this many materia slots.
Me, man. 2.
2 is correct.
Good job, Ryan.
Quick 200 for you there
Amazing.
and go back to Tim.
All right. How about Super Mario movies? Super Mario movies for 200.
Super Mario movies for 200. This is the name of the arcade cabinet seen in the pizzeria in the 2023 movie.
In the 2023 movie.
The name of the arcade cabinet seen at the pizzeria.
That's right. We laughed at this together. Mm-hmm. And I can't remember the name. It is, no, I can't remember at all.
Really?
What is it? Yeah.
You remember it, Ryan?
Is it Jumpman?
It's Jumpman. Yep.
Jumpman.
Jumpman.
Okay.
Back to Ryan. That's a Tim losing 2 there. 800 to 400. Closer than you think. It's a bonbana. Ryan.
Was there 400 at Super Mario movies,
Yes.
or did we already?
Would you like that?
Yeah. Let's do it.
400. 2023 film. A French restaurant called Chassé du Canard can be seen in the background of some shots in Brooklyn. Chassé du Canard translates to this video game title. Chassé du Canard.
Duck Hunt.
Yeah! Hey!
Wait, is that right?
That's right now. It's a tie game at 800 apiece. Whoa. Burn the barn down. Back to Tim.
No clue.
Elden Ring for 400.
Elden Ring for 400.
I'm doing so well on this so far.
Face off!
Fuck me.
His face off.
Oh, don't worry, Tim. You got this one.
Name the 8 main stats in Elden Ring. Not too difficult, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
There's 8 of them. Go ahead, Tim.
Strength.
Strength is one of them. Ryan.
Faith.
Faith is also one of them. Tim.
Dexterity.
Dexterity is correct.
Constitution.
I'm sorry.
Vitality?
Nope. Vigor.
Vigor. Thank God. We didn't get to that point.
Mind.
Mind.
Endurance. Intelligence.
No.
And arcane.
Arcane.
Yeah, arcane is the bleed stats.
They just want to be special.
That one goes to Tim with an extra 200 for a face-off. He's back at 1,400 to Ryan's 800.
Shit, yeah.
And this goes to Ryan.
Arcade Paradise for 200.
Okay, that's it. This is the name of the laundromat you run in Arcade Paradise.
Oh, no.
Oh, I think I remember.
Oh, my God. I pass. I don't know.
Is it King Wash?
It is King Wash.
King Wash.
King Wash. King Wash. Tim, back to you.
Let's go a little crazy and do Ocarina of Time for 400.
Ocarina for... Many of the character names in Ocarina of Time, including Saria, Mido, and Ruto, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correctly, are also the names of towns in this other entry in the Zelda franchise.
Zelda 2.
That's absolutely correct, Tim.
Thank you.
Good job. Amazing. Is that a guess?
It was an educated guess.
Very good.
Yeah.
Ryan, back to you.
I was trying to think of all the other Zelda games before it that had towns in it.
Well, it could have been after.
Yeah, fair.
I'm just saying they also shared a name with the blah. Ryan.
With the bubba.
We'll do Mario movies for 100.
100 points. Face off! That means this is actually worth 300. So good choice there. Name the voice actors and actresses in the 2023 Super Mario Brothers movie. God. I have a list of, right. I mean, if something comes up that's, I only wrote down 10 of them, but if you have more obscure ones, I can Google to verify. But Go ahead, Ryan, go ahead.
Jack Black.
Correct.
Chris Pratt.
Correct.
Keegan-Michael Key.
Correct.
Anya Taylor-Joy.
Correct.
Charlie Day.
Correct.
Oh boy. Fred Armisen.
Correct.
Seth Rogen.
Correct.
Thank God I could not fucking remember his name to save my life. Let's see. Who am I missing?
Ones now.
Character-wise. Just hold on. Let me go through my brain of the characters in the movie, and I am coming up with who the fuck else was in this fucking game? Or this movie? Oh no. I think I'm out. I don't think I remember anymore.
All right, this one goes to Ryan.
Charles Martinet.
Charles Martinet is one of them.
Yeah.
And 2 more I've written down are Sebastian Maniscalco as Spike, and John DiMaggio was in there somewhere. I think he was Kamek? No, I don't know who he was.
Kamek?
Yeah. No, we looked up who Kamek was. It wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't John DiMaggio.
It wasn't John DiMaggio, but he was somebody.
It wasn't John Maggio.
John DiMaggio. So that gives Ryan 300 points, which brings him up to 900 to Tim's 1,800, and that we go back to... Tim.
Yeah. Let's do Final Fantasy 7 for 100.
Final Fantasy 7 for 100.
Well, I don't know.
This element is necessary to make materia.
This element is necessary to make materia. And why the fuck am I brain farting on this? Oh no.
This is a 100?
Yeah. I thought this was super easy. I guess
It is. I'm just brain farting. It is when you make materia, you have to make it out of concentrated, the essence of the world, which is called.
You know it.
Oh, fuck. I don't know why am I brain farting this? This is so stupid.
It's only 100.
Not Merton, not Mercury. It might not even start with an M. I can't remember the name of it.
Ryan?
Just for funsies?
I mean, like, all I can think of is Gaia, which is...
it is Mako.
Fuck, God damn it.
Mako.
Mako.
Back to you, Ryan. There's 5 questions left. Ocarina 100, Elden 100 and 500, Arcade 100.
Ocarina 100, please.
In Ocarina of Time, this is the name of the self-propelled bomb that has a mouse-like appearance. You can even go bowling with them, sorta.
Yeah, I remember them. I just don't recall their actual name. I'm just going to call them Mousers.
Bombachu.
That's a good guess, but yeah, Tim is correct.
Bombachu.
I can't remember.
Is it Bombachu or Bombchu?
I don't know.
I think
How
it's
do you
just
pronounce
Bombchu.
the B in bomb?
Yeah, it's Bombchu. Bombachu sounds better. They should have
it does
done
sound
that.
better. Elden Ring for 100.
Elden Ring for 100. This class starts the game with the Uchigatana. Samurai. Quick hundy for you there, and we go back to Ryan.
What do we got for Arcade Paradise?
100 and 500. 100 and 500.
100, please.
100. There are 2 games available in the back room at the start of the game. Name one of them.
Ooh. You start with that Grand Theft Auto one, but I'm trying to remember the actual name of it. I'm just going to say Wood Boy.
Close. Wood Gal's Adventure.
Wood Gal's Adventure.
Wood Gal.
Table hockey?
I thought there was Wood
And
Boy.
Air Hockey.
Air Hockey,
Air Hockey's
yeah.
the other one. I don't think you start with the Grand Theft Auto
Racer
one.
Chaser?
I think Grand Theft Auto is one of the first ones you can buy.
I thought the Grand Theft Auto one you start with. No?
No,
All
I
right.
don't think so.
Arcade Paradise for 500.
Arcade Paradise for 500. These 2 arcade titles feature the character Wood Guy.
Wood Guy Jr. and... Shit, what is the other one? Wood Guy Jr.
Oh, that's right.
And
He's in one that's not even...
Wood Guy's Adventure.
Close, Tim. So close. Wood Guy Jr. and Wood Guy Golf.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Because Wood Girl had like a separate
Gal.
game too, right?
Ryan, this is the last question, and it's Elden Ring for 500.
No.
You
Put
might,
me out of my
it's
misery.
possible you know this. I don't know.
No, it's not.
There we go. Elden Ring legend Let Me Solo Her is known to dual wield these 2 weapons in his Millennia fighting build.
I know that they're katanas. That's all I know.
I thought that might happen, but I wanted the name of them.
It's the Uchikatana and the Ichimaru.
Nope.
Sure.
Uchigatana and the Rivers of Blood.
Rivers of Blood. That's
Rivers
the one.
of Blood.
Yeah.
And with a final score of 1,300 to Ryan's 200, Tim wins this face-off.
I did
The
it.
beautiful part is, even though I get the $1,000 for me betting he's going to win, and he still beat me. With 1,000 points.
That was a fun one to make. I thought it was,
Man,
that
well
was
done,
cool.
Kenny.
Thank you
Very
very
well
much.
done.
Face-off.
I just got to play more Elden Ring, I guess.
I thought I did questions that were they weren't
decent.
very,
Yeah,
like,
they were good.
lore or anything. They were just kind of like mechanic.
I'm just bad. Elden Ring is always going to be a hard one for me. I didn't retain much in that game. I just enjoyed playing it.
And some knowledge about the Super Mario movies, which me and Tim saw since last week.
That's right.
I enjoyed it.
We should talk about it on our bonus episode for all the patrons out there.
Oh, boy.
Remember, patrons get access to 30-minute bonus episodes where we talk about whatever else we don't get to in the main show sometimes. We'll probably chat a little bit about the Mario movie in there if you want to hear us bullshit about that.
Agriamente.
Become a patron. Damn it.
Yeah.
Now is the time of the show where we go around the table and each talk about one thing from the week that we're psyched about in a segment called Flavor of the Week. Flavor of the Week.
Boop.
Flavor of the Week. We go around the table. There's one thing we've been doing this week that we're psyched about, talking about, whether it be a game, movie, a TV show, a book, a hobby, a dream, an activity, a jiu-jitsu class, a shoemaking seminar. Tim, would you like to go first?
Yeah, so I went to the shoemaking seminar.
Hell yeah. Dude, Tim's cobbling like a madman.
Actually, I'm going to go ahead and say that my flavor of the week is definitely Jury Duty.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching the Jury Duty show on Amazon Prime.
Hold on. That got me confused. I was like, wait.
Not the Pauly Shore movie.
You have jury duty?
In fairness,
That's a
like one of my
flavor.
favorite lines from movies is in Jury Duty, but it's not Jury Duty, the movie.
Potato salad. Is that one? Yeah.
No. No, tuna salad. Tuna salad. Yeah. It's like the jury today. They're serving tuna salad for lunch. Tuna salad for lunch.
Yeah.
Jury Duty is this amazing show. If you guys have not watched it, I think Kenny said he's watched it. Ryan, if you haven't yet, it's so hilarious. Our friend Dwayne introduced me to it, and basically the premise is a lot like Joe Schmo, like Kenny had mentioned, only done a little bit differently. The idea is they took one normal person who's not an actor and threw him into basically a big long scene with a bunch of actors. And he thinks he's attending like this trial that is a legitimate trial and learning about the trial process by, being a part of the jury in it. When really absolutely everything is made up. The trial,
it's pretty brilliant.
The judge, the lawyers, the rest of the jurors, pretty much anybody they interact with in the show are all paid actors, and they have their own lines, of course, but they also do a lot of improv with him directly. Yeah. And the best part about it too, first of all, it's fucking hysterical,
including James Marsden, who's playing playing an asshole version of himself. So the guy who doesn't know what's going on, like thinks it's all real, just thinks that James Marsden happens to be on this jury, and he's like trying to get out of it because he's famous and he's kind of acting douchey and stuff. It's great.
Yep. And what's some of the so like there's plots that happen with the other characters on like the jury, for example, that have nothing to do with the Joe Schmo guy, but he's just kind of there along for the ride. So you also just get the good comedy writing of their offshoots, the things that they're doing. It's not just all to make this guy uncomfortable or weird. In fact, like a lot of it, I mean, some of it is,
for sure.
But he's brilliant in it too. Like he's just a nice guy, and is smart and kind of a goofball and everything. And I don't know. It's a trip. It's
the first time I saw anything about it was on TikTok, and it was a clip, and I didn't know if it was real or fake. It started to seem like it was fake, but the one guy has no idea what's going on, and it was a clip where like he's talking to like this kind of like the nerdy kid with the glasses, and he's trying to say they're all like coming up with ideas of how to get out of it when they're getting interviewed. And he's like, oh, all I've ever seen is like on Family Guy when Peter said he was racist to get out of jury duty. And then they're going through, and the one guy stands up, and he's like kind of stammering through his words. He's like, oh, and also I'm racist. and the judge is like, he's like, oh, someone told me to say that. I'm not. I'm sorry. And the judge is like, who told you to say that? And he's kind of like looking at the guy in the corner, and he's like, he's all freaking out. It's pretty great.
Oh, there's a couple of lines that definitely cracked me up about. They're going to, I don't know, one guy gets into like an accident, and he falls and gets injured, and he gets taken out of the jury or whatever, and they have to bring in one of the alternates, and the cast is like going on about like they do like interviews, like it's like the Office kinda, basically. Yeah. It's got like the Office type vibes to it, but they'll just do interviews with a bunch of random people, and sometimes it's not even the guy. It's just like a comedy thing that's written for you, the watcher kind of thing. But all of the jurors are in a room, and they're just talking to like an interviewer or whatever, and they were like, yeah, I mean, I think his name is Tim. Like, Tim's just the best, man. He was telling me about the time that he went backpacking and, blah, 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 Oh, and he made this for me. And he pulls out like an origami swan. And everybody else is like, oh my God, he made one for me too. But the guy doesn't have one. And everybody's talking about all these amazing, wonderful interactions they had with Tim. And the only thing that the main guy interacted with him about is before they were going to start the trial, he passed by and was like, excuse me, I'm going to go rub one out before the trial starts. He's like, gotta do what you gotta do. That was the only interaction. And so they did a little like flashback cut scene of just him responding to him. You're like, yep, just going to go to the bathroom, rub one out real quick.
So back in the day, the Joe Schmo show, I actually looked into this because I watched the entire thing. I remember I had just started dating this girl who I was with for a few years, right when that show started. And I looked up because it was September of 2003. And I remember like she was way into it. We watched it every week, and it was a show where it was like a reality show, but everyone was an actor except for one guy, and it was all just it was like a Truman Show.
Yep,
and it's an idea that I haven't seen much success with since that show until now. It's interesting they haven't tried that more. You know what I mean? Because it's fucking hilarious. I mean, it worked back then, and it works now for sure.
When he was talking to James Marsden, he was like, He was like, I knew you from somewhere, man. Like, so what was some of the movies? He tells him, lists off some of the movies. Like X-Men. He's like, yeah, it was X-Men. He's like, oh yeah, it was in the Sonic movie recently. He's like,
I heard that.
Sonic movie. Yeah, it's just like, oh, I heard that movie sucked. Yeah. Just see reaction on James Marsden's face. He's got to be like an actor, you know what I mean, and improv it. But at the same time, that's kind of fucking hurt.
Yeah. But then the guy watches the movie. He comes back the next day. He's like, dude, I'm so sorry. I watched Sonic. It's awesome.
Oh my god! But anyways, definitely my flavor of the week.
It's on Amazon in a freebie on Amazon.
So it's like commercials, but
there's commercials. There's no way to watch it without commercials. Even if you wanted to pay, you can't.
Yep.
Which is interesting, but I don't know. I've been playing Ocarina of Time a lot more, and also I started playing Fable again.
Ooh,
I picked it up a little bit just when I bought the anniversary edition, but now I'm deeper into it. Man, that game is so good.
Holds up.
Yeah, for sure.
The only thing I remember not liking about it is that you just get so dominant. You know what I mean? Like you become like the world killer kind of thing by the end of it. So end game is pretty trivial, but the rest of the game is fucking legit, man.
Yeah, I don't think I remembered things like I didn't use Berserk before, which is you become a big become a big Hulk.
Yep.
And I'm using that and like slow time and just fucking people up. It's great.
I like the teleport, the zip move that you can get in that game where you like get behind people.
Assassin's
real quick
Rush.
Yeah. It's so solid. Like, I don't know. I felt like out of all three of the Fable games, the first one allowed you to power trip more than any of the other games, and it was amazing.
And there's even like exploits in the PC port of this thing where you can, I mean, if you wanted to, you could sit there and get like every skill in the world if you wanted, just because it's like you click on I want to buy this, which costs 40 experience, but then if you just don't click confirm and click on the next tab, which has a very expensive one at the top, and hit enter, then you can buy like the 4,000 cost one for 40 or something like that. And you can do that in the stores. You can do that with the experience or whatever.
Cool, that's fun.
I did it for a couple things at the beginning, but I'm just going to do this, and then I'm not going to do it again since then. But,
what's your guys' favorite exploit you ever did in a game? Like mine personally was Oblivion multiplying items, which I thought was one of the best tricks. You pull back an arrow on a bow, and then you go into the inventory screen and then switch out the weapon for an item, the arrow for the item, and then you shoot out however many arrows there were, that many items.
Oh, wow. That was in Oblivion?
It was amazing.
And that worked on consoles?
Yeah. I broke my 360 that way.
This isn't really, you call this an exploit, but on Link's Awakening for Game Boy, if you know how each screen is like a cell and then you move over the next screen, if you held down select like right when you were moving to the next level over, you would end up on the other side of the screen. So you could cross like a thing that you needed.
Speedrunner's dream.
Yeah, you could like cross the thing you needed a hook shot for, get across a whole map without like.
Cool. My favorite was definitely Final Fantasy 3. Final Fantasy 6 when I was a kid. There's a part in the game where you have a temporary party with a temporary party member that you don't get later. His name's Bannon, I think, or Baron, one of the two. Maybe, I think it's Bannon. Bannon has a free health spell. And so he can cast it, and it doesn't cost any MP like it would for any other character in the game. There's no item usage or anything like that. He can just cast it, right? Well, the way they did menus in Final Fantasy 3 is that you could change the menu so that instead of it being up and down, it'd be up, down, left, right. So you could just say like up to do fight, left to do magic, right to do blah blah. But if you changed it to that, you could also change the order of what was up and what was the bottom or whatever. And then if you changed it back into the list, it would maintain that order. Okay, so you could put Bannon's health ability at the top, and it was a full party heal. Okay, it was relatively. It wasn't a great spell, but it kept you alive.
Yeah.
So there's a scene. There's a part of the game right after you get Bannon where you get on a raft and you start floating down a river, and you get into these random fights, and you come to these crossroads where you have to take a right or a left. Or up, or something like that. There's one part that if you select the default option that I think is up, you go in a circle, and you come back to the exact same intersection. And you might fight some guys while you're on the way. So if you keep pressing up, you'll just keep going in a circle. So what you could do is turn on a turbo controller, change that menu option so Bannon's health was number 1, and everybody else just used the default fight. Or you could use Edgar's tools to do the crossbow, because that would hit everybody on the screen. And turn off your TV and go to bed, wake up and gain, 30 levels. So you could, like, really early on, you could get super high levels in Final Fantasy 3.
Wow, I think I remember putting like a rubber band on a controller to get levels in maybe a GTA or something for like stamina or something like that.
Probably because I know in Oblivion, there's a specific spot at the beginning of the game where if you stealth a goblin, and you just run into the wall as you're stealthing.
Oh, yeah, I did that in Skyrim for sure. The stealth level up. Yeah.
I'm sure Skyrim has it too.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, you just constantly just gain levels.
Yeah,
and you just
there's a couple of things in
Skyrim.
Skyrim. Like one of them is the one of the spell schools or whatever. You could do the soul siphon one or whatever.
Right, yeah.
And
that's
you could cast that on dead things.
Yeah.
So you could just keep on casting it and then rest immediately, and then your mana would be refilled, and you could just do that until you get alteration, I think, to 100.
Like raising any of your, like when you're forging daggers and stuff like that. Just
they did end up patching that one out.
Did they?
Yeah, but they didn't patch. Another one they didn't patch was sneak. Where if there's like a soldier up on top of a wall or whatever, or kind of nearby, and it detects you just by virtue of you moving near it while you're at the base of the wall, they never see you. But you can just hold down the move forward and sneak while you're sneaking kind of thing, and it'll just keep on alerting him over and over again, and then it'll lose track of you, and then alert him again, and so your sneak gets leveled up, so you can get your sneak to 100.
Awesome.
When I think about Skyrim on PS3, how much fucking grinding stuff I did in that game to do things like that. Like
there was some grinding.
Daggers and especially on PS3, it was a nightmare, that game, because it was like, once you got past a certain size of your save file, it would just crash like all the time. It was such a bitch. Yeah.
I don't want to meet the person that got speech to 100. Like, what the fuck?
So going back to Fable, another thing that I forgot about was in the game is how, like, when you take on quests, you can choose to boast. So you can, you can like stand in the town,
do it naked or whatever.
Well,
it's so great.
When you do it, you basically stand in the town square and you're basically saying like, I'm going to go kill these bandits and not get hit, or like kill 24 of them.
It's
or like
such a great idea.
Why have they not done that?
Yeah, it's a great
in
idea.
A game? Like, that is such a great concept for quests. Boasting. Instead of you taking the quest, you go, well, I'll take the quest and I'll do you one better.
Dude, that'd be some dope shit in Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
That
game was way ahead of its time for stuff like that, and also interacting with people and them reacting to you with the different expressions. Like, GTA 5 went real hard on that, and Red Dead, but this was like back in 2007-ish. So Fable is awesome, holds up. Me and Tim also saw the Mario movie since last time we talked, so all three of us have seen it now. It's good. It's a kid's movie like I thought it was going to be, but for a Mario movie, I thought it was fantastic. We'll probably talk a bunch about it in the bonus episode if patrons are curious to hear us bullshit about it more. You liked it though, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, there were parts that were a lot funnier than I was expecting.
It was like eating a hamburger that you made at home. It's fine.
Sure. We'll go into that more.
Exactly. Look. No one's expecting like a AAA style movie. It's not meant to be that. It's meant to be. Oh, I got an hour and a half of Mario.
Yeah, it did its job.
I'm out.
I think it was.
Thank you.
Controversial statement. I like Sonic better. Boom. Said it.
I think Sonic was made more.
You like Sonic better?
Well, we'll chat a bit more in the bonus show. Patrons, check it out. Ryan, what you got?
Yeah, man. So I stumbled across a new game that I've been super addicted to called Backpack Hero.
Okay.
Backpack Hero is an indie game on Steam and I think some of the other systems. But essentially the concept is it's a roguelike RPG where you have a backpack, obviously, and the backpack has a grid. And the game is actually an inventory management a la Resident Evil.
Oh, that's right. We talked about this on the show before.
Have we talked about this?
It was part of like the news game or something like that.
I finally started playing it. But what's really interesting is that there's several characters in the game, and every character has a unique kind of system that works with them for them. But like the placement of your items in the backpack dictates how the items work. So helmets want to be on top of your backpack. So they want to be in the top grid if you're going to have a helmet. Like boots want to be on the bottom. Chest pieces want to be around other defense items. Your weapons want to be near like certain elements that up them. So like you are managing the backpack and like moving things around to get the best kind of outcome you can.
I like that the frog's name is Tote.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
And every person has like a different style. So like I said, the titular backpack hero, which is the rat, is just like a base level, like you're putting stuff in their backpack and using it. But then you have the toad, and the way the toad works is he makes carvings and he puts it into the backpack when he's in combat. So the backpack is empty other than him making carvings and putting them in, and where you place the carvings actually dictate how effective you are in combat. And then you have a bard that's a bird, and the bard gets instruments in his backpack and uses instruments to get enemies to like you enough that they join your side and fight against the other enemies.
What is the actual combat? Is it like turn-based or...
It's turn-based.
Oh, it is.
It's
okay.
like you have it's a very like Slay the Spire element of like, hey, you have 3 energy, and every time you do an action, that's 1 energy, right?
Okay.
But you have ways of getting more energy to do more actions.
I might like that.
Oh, dude, it is. I am absolutely in love with that game. Like, it is fantastic. Inventory management is just. After playing Resident Evil 4, I missed it. I kind of missed it. I was like, oh, this game is all about that. All right, cool.
Backpack Hero.
Yeah, Backpack Hero. Oh, and when you level up, the best part is when you level up in that game, you just add more pockets to your backpack, but you get to choose where they go. So,
that's cool, like, character customization.
And some of the choices you get are like Tetris pieces that you fit onto it, and some of them are like, hey, I just want to open up these pockets.
Huh. What is that, like a $20 game?
That was like $15.
Nice.
Little man.
Sweet.
Well, sick.
Yeah.
Sick, dude.
Yeah, I
sick
think,
flavor.
I've been playing Fable and Ocarina, older games right now, where we're waiting for the rush of new stuff that we're
boys,
about to explode.
4 weeks away from Tears of the Kingdom.
4 weeks. I'm excited about the new Star Wars.
Yeah, I was about to say that's the next big one coming up.
yeah.
I think is Jedi.
Is that going to be Game Pass or is that just straight?
No, it's an EA.
We gotta buy it.
It's EA though, and they do have EA Plus on Game Pass, and you can pay for the Pro. I don't know if it's going to be on there though. Day one, I'm not sure how that works. But I will definitely play it day one because that first game was amazing.
I'm excited about it.
That.
Is that next week?
I think it is. And then
nice.
That and Redfall and Zelda.
Well, if either of you guys buy a hard copy, you let me know.
Yeah, I will. Those are our flavors of the week. And speaking of tasty things, how many tasty things are going on at Gamers Week Podcast?
Three tasty things are going on at podcast.
3 tasty things are happening.
RGB, Blue, and Donnie. If you came here from Gamers Week Podcast, here's the trivia from our spot on their most recent episode that they damn near called me an asshole for presenting this question. So here we go.
Is it hard?
Yeah, it's tough.
Right.
It's just specific. You know, sometimes like I can't come up with the most broad retro thing. I just say the first thing that comes to my mind, and this came to my mind. Cyberpunk 2077 continued the long-standing trend of converting tabletop RPGs into video games. D&D, Warhammer, and Shadowrun are also other popular examples. 2017 saw the release of a record-breaking Kickstarter of another conversion based on a futuristic TTRPG released 4 years prior. Name the game or the setting or both for bonus points.
The game or the setting?
Yep. Name the video game or the.
It was based on a tabletop.
Yep. Or the original TTRPG name.
Shadowrun?
No.
Pathfinder?
Nope. Numenera or Torment, Tides of Numenera, which was the spiritual successor to Torment.
I'm familiar with the video game. I didn't even know.
Planescape Torment.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was a tabletop game.
Yep. It was.
That is a toughie.
Yeah, it's a tough one. So, sorry.
I'm sure there are nerds out there that know it.
Yep.
I heard that those are good games, though. I don't even know what kind of games they are. The video games, I mean.
Yeah.
But I've heard them talked about a lot. That is the Leetist podcast for today. As we said earlier, the next 5 shows, we have a bunch of cool guests coming up, different people to come play games with us. So
I got another one hanging out, too. It's ready to jump in. So,
there you go.
Yeah,
we have lots of people coming to hang out with us soon.
Oh, yeah.
Remember to go to Leetist.com. It's jumping off point for everything the Leetist. Our Discord is open to everybody. Come hang out with us in the Discord. Talk about stuff, bullshit about whatever you want. And, of course, the Patreon. Theleetist.com has all that stuff there.
We sure do.
We're going to be hanging out for a little bit to do a bonus show for the patrons because we do that every week. So check that out.
Heck yeah.
Well, see you later.
Okay, bye.
Kenny, you're an excellent Sherper.